Another day, another one. We are back with more dark deception. I tried to rhyme, it didn't work. Anyways.
Do you see me laughing,
We are here, boys, with another update, as I promised you, day prior to yesterday, that we will be covering Dark Deception the entire week, because we have a ton of content to go through. But today, specifically, we're gonna niche down, and we're only gonna talk about the nurses, the Reaper nurses, Matron, their stun mechanics, that's a big thing that's been revealed, and also some cool and theory-related stuff. So you know what, we're not gonna waste any more time. Without wasting any more time, why am I repeating myself? Let's begin. Alright, I don't think I have to repeat myself over and over again, but Glowstick Entertainment episode 3 of Vincent Livings live stream Q&A happened a couple of days ago. I was there, by the way, and a lot of good stuff happened there as well. But we're gonna start off with what we know so far before we get into the questions. We have a trailer. We know Reaper nurses are gonna be a bunch of Reaper nurses, not one but more than one, and we also know Matron is gonna be part of the game as well. They have roller skates, their animations is different, they have syringe and pills, which we'll touch at the end of the video, and so much more. But we're gonna start with the medic bag on their head. Have you ever thought to yourself, why are they wearing this medic bag on their head? Like, what is really going on? So, turns out, the medic bag on their head represents their true identity, not as in their literal face, literally, but their inner face, the real sadistic self of them that's hidden under this seductive personality that they go around. I mean, come on now. Even if we want to kill them, look at them, listen to them. Are we gonna? But no, seriously, their personality that's been hidden, just like their real face under this medic bag, that they pretend to care and pretend to make you heal your wounds, but instead they're only making those injuries deep and more gruesome than ever before. Especially this one level is approved by Malak himself. So fingers crossed and good luck to y'all.
It says, will we see Reaper nurses without her medical bag? Oh yeah, kind of goes back to the previous question. Possible, maybe not. Maybe that will remain a mystery. We'll see.
But yeah, all in all, nurses may reveal their face maybe at the end of the level when we're leaving. As you know, every frenzy mode has chase scenes. Monkey had one, Agatha and Malak had one, Duckies had one, Doom Ducky. So I am pretty sure with Jojo Gang, nurses are gonna have a chase scene too at the end after boss fight, and maybe we'll get a glimpse of what to expect in there. But overall, I just think that let's just stick to medic bag, because we don't want to know what's under that. I would rather leave that to my imagination. That does not sound right. Then we're going to talk about the location. Now, locations, as always, I've been saying this from decades, if not millennials. Locations are important in horror game. They set up the scene, environment, theme for the game and the story. And here, Dark Deception relies basically and mostly on its gameplay, but the environments and locations are additional plus that is welcomed, that makes it even more great and fantastic. So you might be wondering, what is the location for Reaper nurses? Now, from the game files we've learned, it is an asylum, but however, after careful consideration, I kinda sorta changed my view on it. I didn't specifically say just hospital. I did say asylum in the beginning, kind of like asylum chapel, but later on when we got more information, I was like, are we sure about this asylum chapel? We finally got confirmation, even more confirmation for those who are still waiting on their butts, thinking that it's still asylum. Vincent Livings, got you.
Tyler S. Dash, is the Reaper nurse level an asylum or hospital? And he threw in 2. It's a hospital. Yeah, it's not an asylum. Although, well, you'll see. But I would, in general, say it's a hospital.
It was confirmed last time as well, but to reiterate last part, it's not solely hospital, it's not even asylum, not even chapel, but like a combination of everything. Mental treatment, psycho, physio, physical therapy, and physical injuries, intensive treatment, ICU, all of that good stuff. Not good stuff, by the way, they're not good stuff, they're horrible, but a combination of everything. That is what kind of hospital we're talking about here, so expect some crazy voices other than the nurses themselves there in the hospital and Reaper nurses levels. So I don't know, man. Patients could still be a possibility. Just like in Agatha's school, you'd see some children's and you would hear they're either crying or laughing and stuff. So you know what? We're gonna keep on going. Now it's time for the big battle. It's Matron versus Mama Bear. This is all something we've been waiting for years. It is a battle worth watching. It is a battle worth paying for. Who's more stronger? Who's more tougher? Well, Vincent Livings handled it.
Between the Matron and Mama Bear, Who should we be more scared of in terms of threat level and abilities? Well, abilities-wise, they have different abilities, but threat level-wise, I'd say they're pretty equal. So that's really up to you which one scares you more. I guess you'll find out as you play.
Yep, you heard it here first, folks. Both of them possess almost same strength and power. They're both the same and skills. Who's more scary? I personally feel like Matron, because to me, the less you know about someone, the more scarier they become. But anyways, let's talk about some technical stuff. By the way, share your thoughts on who's more scarier to you down in those comments below. You guys might be wondering how and who made the Reaper Nurses model. We got answers now.
I like the Reaper Nurse model. How did you guys make her? The Reaper Nurse model is made in Maya and ZBrush. So it's based off my concept, and the model was actually made by a contractor that we've worked with for a long time, who's based in Spain. He's a real cool guy. He's got some great work, and yeah, that's pretty much how we made her. And all the animation is done in Maya as well, including the rigging. I hope that answers that.
So Glowstick Entertainment hired a contractor to make Reaper Nurse's model. He's based in Spain. Vincent Livings originally had the vision of how the character would look like, the concept, and through Maya and ZBrush, they made Reaper Nurse. Maya alone is so powerful. As always, those of you who are interested in game development, get your hands on Maya. That alone is a game changer. You could get a career in gaming industry if you learn Maya. Anyways, the rigging and animation was also done in Maya, so yeah, do whatever you want with that information. Now this is for the boss fight. Oh, I love me some boss fights. So okay, hear me out. You remember this OST? Listen to the yells. Everyone had assumed that it is an escape scene since, it says transfer, and at the same time it kind of sounds like someone is in a hurry and an emergency is kind of the case here, but Vincent Livings actually cleared the air, and he said,
Is patient transfer a boss theme or an escape theme? Patient transfer is a boss theme.
That it is a boss theme. Yep, this is a boss theme. We're still unsure of who is the boss fight. General consensus is that either it's Matron's mother or Matron's father, who is a surgeon, but that is yet to confirm, and its validity is below minimum. So until then, we have this OST. Do whatever you want with it, but it is gonna happen for the boss fight. Get used to it. Now, for the final one, and this is something you've all been waiting for, including myself. Nurses mechanics has been revealed, has been confirmed. Yes, boys. Back when I made this video, feels like forever, I came to the conclusion that the pills will play an important role. Even in one of the live streams I said that pills are gonna be important. It's gonna play an important part in the game. What did Vince confirm? Let's take a look.
Will the Reaper Nurse and or the Matron use some medication to stun the player? One of the nurse's attacks is that she has a pill she can throw, which stuns the player. So one of her abilities is a pill toss. So for the Reaper Nurse, I will say yes.
Pill toss. Yep, boys, pill toss is a mechanic confirmed, just like them dookies in Stranger Sewers where they would stun you using their giant tongues. Pause on that. Nurses will use pills that they'll toss around when they see you. You have to avoid it, otherwise it'll stun you and give nurses chance to catch up. And if you don't get out in time, well, good luck. But if you do, well, you'll live for one more chance. Be careful next time. Overall, I'm interested to see how long is the distance before the pills can actually touch you. And if pills are coming from the right side, can we move to the left side and still avoid it, or are we gonna get to it? That's something we need to look forward to. But overall, pills, they have been confirmed. So yeah, boys, that's where we're at with the nurses as of now. It does seem that things are getting a bit clearer as we move forward, especially as we move forward to the release of Chapter 4, which will arrive soon. Don't worry, just be patient. But yeah, I will leave it at that. We have so much to catch up with the Joy Gang, Trigger Teddies, Mama Bear, Mannequins, even Chapter 5 multiplayer. So stay tuned, subscribe, and give this channel 30k. We're getting close. Let's do this.